is pure skills. Oh my god. Holy cow. That is the first time that's happened, though. Like, somebody please clip that.
GG, crewmates. I actually don't know how we got away with that. What the fuck?
Oh, what? Oh!
Puffy, wait, what?
Puffy
wait, how are you the jester?
Puffy had no idea Puffy was the jester. That's insane. Puffy won accidentally.
X build. It's exclamation mark SO and then their username.
I made invitations for Mama Marina's birthday party.
What? Birthday party? Hold on. You are invited to Mama Marina's secret birthday. Huh? Secret birthday?
Yeah. It's a secret.
I
Don't tell anyone. But also I need help telling people.
Okay.
Would it be improper to make a joke about asking you for this dance?
Dance, 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 dance. Dance, dance.
Okay, okay. I believe this is as graceful as a snowflake falling.
If only there was something like a path we could be driving on right now. If only.
If only.
Oh, it's down. This goes down. We're fine. Don't worry about it.
Ow! Why would you throw something at me, Sydney?
Thanks to my expert driving ability. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh my, there is no way. Look at how I've managed to do what? Absolutely perfectly.
Where's your
perfectly
excuse
skyward.
now?
I mean, do you think anyone else could manage to crash the golf cart in such a way that it's ready to drive straight into heaven? Don't worry, just doing the
All right. I'm in.
Hello. Kinda looks like you.
Hey. Kind of does, but like you didn't have to say that.
What happens if I break? Oh no! 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 Okay. I
Get in there.
Okay, don't forget to make a vote, guys. We got
Jungle,
this
I
much time.
think.
I think we all need to vote for one
And then
person,
I went
and
back
that
up
person, I think,
to
is
Nick.
Nick Dunn. If we don't vote all together, then the imposters will definitely win.
So it's either me or Lordy.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I literally was calling it out, and no one
Oh my
believed me.
God.
Oh god! Oh! Oh! Be gone! Where'd my frying pan go? Mama Marina is gonna be so happy and excited. You're not Mama Marina. Not,
No, honey.
not Mama Marina. You're not Uncle Max. You're Teacher Kano.
You know, a teacher. Do you only see me as a teacher when literally I'm actually your uncle? Well, not uncle. Well, like, yes, I am. I'm related by cousin. Nist. You actually no, you're cousin. You're my cousin. You're my second cousin. That'd make more sense.
Oh,
Yes.
you teach me things, so you're a teacher.
I suppose but it's quite funny that I literally was just talking about you, and then you showed up.
Got him.
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Oh. Just you and him.
Clutch.
Whoa!
Okay.
Attackers win.
And the door's open again. The door closed and opened. Where's my jump scare? Ah! Ah! Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in!
Can I get in?
Ah, close it, close it!
Yeah, so I was running back to the ship and I saw that thing. I thought you might have been dead. I couldn't answer straight away because these are the things that hear you. So we should probably stop talking, otherwise it's never gonna go away. Oh, look at them! Look at the scanner, look where it is. Wait, Claw's out there! Claw's out there! Oh no! Ah!
Talk to him.
Chit. You will fear my fury, squirrel.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Ah!
Okay, the square. Kick the squirrel. Hang on. You can get a bonus. Yes. Kick the squirrel. Kick the squirrel.
Fear me!
You claim victory over the squirrel, though you're not sure why you were fighting to begin with.
Hey, Abby.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh. Lovely.
Not only was it human, but it was rotten human.
Okay, you cannot say that it being human had anything to do with your distaste for it. You make soup literally out of an entire dude.
Fair enough.
Like I said before, I will never say goodbye to you. I'll only ever say see you later. I will come back, okay?
Promise?
I promise.
Please stay safe.
I will. You too. All of you.
Stay safe.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Please don't go, Papa. What did you do today?
Well, I spoke with Kano, discussed your curriculum with him about reading and writing, and then I went and saw Mama Marina. Oh!
I'm gonna come look at you.
No, don't look at me.
I'm gonna look at
No.
you. I'm too short. I can't do it.
Just move your mouse down.
It doesn't. I'm too short.
Crouch. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work either.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
What is this? Ah! Jesus! Oh my god, the goat scream got me! Oh! Oh my god! Ah!
Spike down. Defender spawn. One enemy remaining.
Ah! Okay, can someone clip that, please? That pure panicked chaos kill. That was awesome.
You okay, bro? You
No.
getting ambushed again?
Yeah, I got ambushed by like 5 guys. And I'm not talking about the restaurant.
I was about to start screaming about the restaurant. Ain't no way he caught me up. Ain't no way he already knew. Ain't no way. That's a ball. Get my house. Get screwed, kid.
Oh my. Oh. That thing. Whatever that thing is, I don't like it.
Satchel out.
Yeah, I just nailed like 6 people with paranoia there. That was cool.
One enemy remaining.
It's okay. It's all good. Look, there's one guy left. All right. Okay.
I think they're addressing me. When
Oh?
Superior says meat, I feel like I'm like when someone calls you fish in prison.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin. I didn't mean to.
Thank you.
How do I finish the yikes moment? Oh.
I got 5.
Oh, then what?
You are dead. You are now on my shit list. I'm shitting in your fucking
Okay, that was totally worth it.
I am going
Now
to
I've got like.
your boots.
I hate my life.
I know, it's like 15 minutes after stream started. I was talking with Kano, we were catching up. And, I'm sorry. We were catching up. It's been like a month and a half since we've spoken to each other in VC. I see we're... texting me. Okay, he said, also, gotta say, I love how every time, unintentionally, we pick similar streaming titles. Our minds are in sync. Yes. Yes, they are. I think it's been like a running... Oh, yeah, no, they haven't started yet. Well, they have started. They've started their stream. Let me... Let me do this. All right. There we go. There is the Twitch link to Kano's stream. So, how are you all doing today? Hello, Mama. Hello, Carly. Welcome, welcome. I hope you all are enjoying yourselves today. I hope you both are having a wonderful day. Hi, I'm doing great today. That's great. I had a pretty decent day up until like the last hour of work. Basically, there was this lady who, oh, you know what? I'm gonna need to change the game capture to the forest. I forgot to do that. I knew I was forgetting something. Anyway, so apparently, okay, no, let me just start from the beginning. I had this customer who grabbed a bucket of like car cleaning supplies, and he said it was supposed to be $13. So I told him that I would run back there really quickly and find out what's going on. I run back there, and I find out that the one he grabbed was the 8 count, and that's $20. The one that's $13 was the 12 count bucket. And like, makes no sense to us. We didn't understand why the one with more things was less expensive than the one with less things. But that's just how it was. But basically, so I come back with the proper one, and I'm like, okay, this is actually the one that's 13. Did you want this instead? And he was like, oh, yeah. So I took the one he didn't want, and I walked back. So I walked from the front of the store to the back of the store. And then I walked back up to the front of the store. And I'm there just watching self-scans, as one does. And so then this lady in one of the mart carts comes up, and she asks what my name is. And she reads my name tag and is like, okay. And so she then drives past my manager, or my team lead, my coach, and my store manager, and goes to the service desk. So my coach calls me over and asks me to put a bag of frozen tilapia away. Tilapia is a fish, for those who don't know. I'm like, okay. And I'm not sure what I did wrong, but I think that lady that just drove past is gonna complain about me. And so my coach and my manager kind of have a chuckle and are like, oh, maybe she's going to compliment you. And they're just like, oh, you gotta think positive. And so I'm like, I suppose, but from past experiences, I highly doubt that she'd be complimenting me. Spoiler alert, she did! She did complain about me. So she comes back and she goes to one of the only 2 registers that is in card-only mode. Now, being in card-only mode means that you can't insert cash and you can't get cash back. So she goes to it, she rings up all her items, and she tries to put in cash. I notice that she's trying to put in cash, so I'm like, I walk up and I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am, this one's in card-only mode. Let me transfer it to one that can do cash for you. And so I do that. And meanwhile, she's just muttering things under her breath, being extremely rude, and like, she starts yelling at me without yelling, if that makes sense. She goes off and is just being like really rude. And I'm like really apologetic because I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea why she's angry, but like I didn't do anything. So I'm just trying to make her last experience in the store a good one. Basically, she says that once she gets her prescriptions, she's going to change where she gets them and she's never coming back to Walmart. Yeah, that's what they all say. She will be back within like 2 months. And that's not me being cocky or anything. That's just me observing people and like making an assumption based off of previous events. Basically, everyone who goes in and says that they're never going to shop there again is going to shop there again. Probably a lady with the old school mentality. I family like that. Maybe. But so, anyways, after she leaves, I'm just feeling like really defeated, you know? Like usually if someone's like rude to me, I get like adrenaline and I laugh it off because it's like, oh, screw you. I just work here. But like this lady, I don't know, for whatever reason, struck the correct order of chords that I just got like really sad, like really upset. So I go to my team lead and like I explain this to her and she explains actually no, I go to my team lead and I ask her if I did anything wrong. Or like if I did something to upset the woman because she was really rude to me and like really mean. And basically she said that the lady said that she was calling for me and I was ignoring her. Now, my first interaction with her was her coming up and asking my name. So, I have no idea what she's talking about. My only guess is that while I was walking back from the automotive department, she saw me from a distance and tried calling to me. But I didn't hear her. So I have no idea. And basically, I was just feeling really upset and defeated. And then in like the last 15 minutes of my shift, this old lady came up to me and asked me who my manager was. Asked me the name of my manager, and I was like, which one? Do you want the front end coach or do you want the store manager? And she was like, the store manager. So I tell her the store manager's name. She's like, can you give her a message for me? And so I was like, okay. And this is what she says. the employees in this store are amazing and really accommodating. And they're doing a good job. And that hit me in the feels. I needed that. And so my team lead, who had told me what the other lady was complaining about, was like a little ways away. Like, so I went off and I walked up to her and I told her, and like I got teary-eyed. And I was like, I really needed that. So basically, moral of the story is I need a hug. Hello!
Hello!
I just
you're right.
finished my story about work.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That was beautiful timing then. I didn't plan that, I promise. But, you know, I was just reflecting on the fact that either subliminally or unconsciously, you and I both tend to name our streams the exact same thing when we don't plan it, and I think it's really funny.
Yeah, that is like...
It happens regularly, like very regularly. Ever since we started doing streams together, I feel like we name our streams very similar things, and I'm like, oh, I guess we're on the same page. Didn't even plan that.
I think we've been sharing I think we've been sharing brain cells.
You know, that makes sense. That's fair. And then with you on vacation, you had to have your brain cell for a while. I had to have mine. You know, they just exist.
Now they're back. They're having their own little play date.
But no, that's bad though. What if they're distracted? They're gonna be doing their own thing. They're not gonna be hanging out with us. They're like, yeah, we can finally leave these two doofuses behind.
The brain cell play date is hilarious.
Like la 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 la. That's crazy. You start brain melding after playing games with people enough. That is also very true. I mean, how many things did I learn just from hanging out with Fang too many times in streams with him? That like too many. So I'm sure Big Dog and I have picked up on each other's mannerisms over time as well. Oh, am I? Oh, you're
Probably.
me, that's why.
Oh,
sorry.
I have egg on my face.
Oh, you do? Yes. I'm so sorry. Can I get a turn with the community brain cell? It's not the community brain cell. This is the Doggo and I brain cells. It's a very different thing.
Yeah. My brain cells are already in short supply.
They're just disappearing slowly, one by one. So why did that egg sound so quiet? That viewer attack egg was silent. Goodness gracious. All these like... Oh, you go.
I've been speaking with Cyber recently.
Oh, mm-hmm.
So we've been bonding about like OCs and writing and whatnot.
Nice. Solid choice. Cyber's fantastic.
I've started like bouncing ideas off them. There's like a small handful of people that like I really enjoy talking to, and you know I really enjoy talking to you when I share like my ideas with you.
True. So
I want to say it's like you, Kate, Cyber, and then of course Devonay and my wife. Oh, good to know you like talking to me. I mean, I message you Bork morning every day.
That is true. That's a big thing. And Dog is very nice and often does that with me, and I feel bad because half the time I see it. I read it every time, and sometimes I don't respond, and I feel so bad. Because I'm like, no! Like, even you started messaging me this morning, and I just quickly checked in Discord, I'm like, I'm at work. I can't respond anymore to this. I have to quickly go. I don't want Dog to think I'm able to respond to messages right now. I gotta go real fast. But no, I feel bad. But I try to message back. If I ever don't, please call me out on it, because it's more important. I've been in a bad habit. After taking a trip with Fang, for our little vacation to Wisconsin.
For the wedding?
I've been messaging him almost every day on text, which is really fun because I'm like, ooh, I have his phone number now. I can pester him now, and he can't ignore me. But then you know what happens? He still doesn't text me back every time. So then I'm like, okay, fine. So then I just text him, and eventually he sometimes messages me back, and it's just really funny. So if I ever get to a point where I'm not messaging you back enough, and you are like, "Hey, please let me know," I'm happy to be scolded for that, because I think about that. I want to be a good communicator, as we were talking about earlier.
It's okay. Kate sleeps in and then responds like hours late.
That's also fair.
She responds at like around 12.
Yeah, Kate's like, "Good morning," and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Kate.
She was actually up
yeah.
early this morning. She messaged me
yes,
at
that's true.
10. Usually she
Oh.
messages me around like 12 or 11.
That's also fair. And also, TD, you're not entirely wrong either. I have a problem sometimes, and maybe Doggo, you can relate to this to an extent too, but I feel like you're better because you're more social. I have a problem sometimes where, like, because I'm such an introverted person, I'll get fixated on very particular friends at a very particular time in my life. And so I'm like, ooh, this is the friend I want to talk to right now. So then I bug that friend incessantly. No one else matters, just that one person. Like, other people do, but it's like you like only want responses and texts from this one person. And that's what Fang's been like for me, where I'm just like, I pester him incessantly, and he's probably like really tired of me, but he's too he's too conflicted verdant to be like, "Hey, Kano, can you like not text me all the time? I'm never gonna respond. Like, to stop."
Kano only tolerates me because I don't leave him alone.
Okay, you know what? But I appreciate it because you're yourself. That's the big thing. That's the thing that I appreciate about you, Kate. Like, even though, yes, did you technically fight tooth and nail to like become friends with me? Potentially. But like at the same time, I also let you do that. I could have just blocked you and been done with it. And I
You
was
get
like, no.
ugly animals every day.
Yeah, so also here's some cool Cobra art, by the way, because I felt really happy. I love doing this is probably really bad, but I know now that like Cobra cares when I do lore stuff. So when I'm being a character, I don't intentionally always try to think of moments, but sometimes there are times when you do something and you're like, I think this would be something Cobra might think is cool. So I feel like encouraged to make fun lore moments happen because I know someone's gonna pay attention to them. And so even when everyone else in the fan Discord for Princess SMP, they never talk about Olivier lore. Olivier lore is so boring. But then Cobra makes this kind of art, and I'm like, someone sees the cool things. And so I always appreciate. This was a moment where because for context, for the characters that I have for the season 2, Olivier, he has a connection to Fang's character because my character is able to sense his character's heart. And so there was a moment in stream where he was holding a different heart, but he didn't want to let it go because he's like, if I let this go, then I might never see it again. And Fang's like, well, no, I'm not that heart. That's not me. And they had this really sweet moment, and it was very sweet. And so that's what this art is of.
Aww.
Was a Fang character, Zaroth, being like, that's not me. You have to let it go.
I know Fang's told me like a little bit about his character's lore. I don't want to say much about it because I haven't personally watched him, and I don't want to like spoil something.
Yeah, you don't know like what's actually been canonized versus what's just him chatting it up.
But like, his characters have a running theme. If you look at it, this character, then what's his character's name? Fang in season 1?
Yes.
Okay, then Fang from season 1, and then his character in not his full character, I want to say like half of his character, because wasn't it like twins? And like,
oh, you mean in Eden?
Yeah, in Eden.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wasn't like one of them dead? And like,
kind of, sort of. It was supposed that his brother was dead, but then it was revealed that he wasn't dead. But yeah, like he had two selves. He had himself and then his brother Sebastian. was in his head for a while.
And then, what's his name? I'm forgetting him. Yeah. I believe his Minecraft name is Recognize.
Gabe.
Gabe, yes, that's his name. Gabe's character was just straight up dead.
It's true. Yep. Gabe had fun with his lore. He's like, I don't want to have anything really that important. I'm just gonna be like, nope. I'm just gonna be dead. Gabe humored us so much in Eden. He's like, I don't want to do lore, but I guess I'll make lore because I have to have lore while I'm here. But Eden was palatable because he could do things, whereas now Gabe just hates doing anything lore related. That's why I don't even think he would have gotten. He's just I think he made a fun Minecraft server, and he's like, there's no lore here, just survival. If anyone does any lore, they're banned. I'm just like, oh man, we've ruined Gabe. Which is funny because he does DMing for D&D campaigns and loves playing characters in D&D. It's just different. Also, I hear you, TD. Eden was fun because it started off as complete survival, and then it became a lore-based server. Yeah, I wish we had been closer then, because I'm sure you would have been an awesome fit for Eden and the storyline that it had, Dog. You would have had a good, I think, vibe with it, because it was a good blend of survival stuff and being cool and just enjoying survival Minecraft, and then being I like regular survival, but inside I'm actually this human that got experimented on and has trauma. It was fun.
I would like to do more SMPs. I'm a part of Dimensions SMP, and
right.
I also just had my first Folklore SMP stream yesterday.
Oh yeah,
and
I see a few people stream on there. I don't know who runs it.
Good question. I don't know either. I don't know.
Are you just in it? You're just there.
I don't know half the people in there. I know.
That's fair.
I know Artie. I know Noi. I know Hachi's in it. I know Zero's in it. Other than that, no idea.
Gotcha.
There was someone who I met on there who I haven't really talked to them, but I know of them. Their username is Your Local Lesbian.
Oh, I feel like I've seen that name around before.
I want to say they said their name was Reaper.
Oh wait, yeah, they've been a viewer before. Reaper, yes.
They seem super chill.
You were in the first season of Folklore? Ah, gotcha, Kate.
Yeah.
Snazzy.
And Kate isn't in season 2, and it's sad because I'd like to do lore with her.
Oh.
But I just have to suffer and settle for streaming adventure maps. Not streaming, recording adventure maps.
It's not a bad thing though. It's still fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's fair, Kate. You went probably through quite a bit at that time with graduation and just all that fun stuff.
Yeah, graduation and Princess.
Yes. All the trauma that I unintentionally gave Kate to deal with. It's great.
Yeah. We love
Makes it
trauma.
Exciting. I know, right? It's great. it's fun to play. Also, by the way, I was told that there's something I need to do and I don't want to forget. So
Oh, is it the thing I did?
Hello, how are you? Today we're going to be I wanted to say hello to a very particular person. Hello to Devonay. It's good to see you. I hope you are still here in the chat of Big Dog. Because if you are, then hello. It is my horrible French accent that is not at all accurate. It's just the voice that I try to do. There we are. Did I do it?
I know she was here a few
Dang it!
minutes ago.
She's not there.
I
How rude!
I don't know if she's still here. Are you still here, Mama?
I guess we'll never know. Perhaps not.
Let me DM her. I know she is working until 9:30, but
That's
she
unfortunate. I have to do
usually
it later.
lurks.
That is okay. I will do it again later. She shows up. Also, hi Seth. How are you? I miss Kane. Kane was around for 1 week. He's around for 1 week, my dude. And everyone misses him. And you know what? I'm so Joe for him. I'm like, yes, it was fine, but I'm still here. I still exist.
Okay,
if Kane was
very,
around, things would have been different.
very
I'm sure.
controversial opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I was not all that, like, I don't want to say fond of. I was indifferent towards Kane. I
That's
definitely like Olivier a lot more.
He's a goofball. He's more fun. Also, hello, Mama. I saw you are here. Hello, Devonay. It's good to see you. Hello. Hello. There you are. I did it again. But no, I was thinking about that the other day too. I was like, yes, Seth. You know what? I think it shows with Rick Saris, and every time he sees Olivia, he's like, "What?" He's like, "What the heck are you wearing? What are you? Are you homeless? Are you just? Do you not have any sense of common sense at all?" That's just Seth to Olivier every day, and I'm like, "Oh man, it hurts so much."
Question: is this
Yes.
the Seth that you told me about?
I don't
Or
know.
The
I'm not sure.
for the VA of
Yes,
like,
this is the same. This is the same Seth. Yes,
Okay.
This is Seth as in Seth, who's Rex, who you would have probably seen in Princess, who also voices
Pink
the
Seth.
character Seth. Yes, Pink Seth. You're not wrong. It's just funny. I think at this point now, I think of Seth as his own entity because of how long I've known him. But you were very correct. Yes.
That's the only way I know of
That
him.
is entirely fair. That is entirely fair. You're not wrong. I just think it's really funny because I've established him as his own entity in my head. It was fun. I got to play games with him last night because I think either he must have. I don't actually know how it happened, but I think we may have both pestered Fang to play games with us to hang out, and he finally.
Fang
got us
never
to play
plays games with me.
I'm so sorry. You should
Mostly
message him
because
and be like,
I
"Hey."
never message him and ask him to play.
That makes a difference. See, communication. It makes a difference.
I mean, also to be fair, if he's not working at his work, he's working on his computer, which is also the same as me. I don't really
Emotional damage.
Apparently, that's emotional damage. But yeah, that's basically me. If I'm not working at like outside public work, I'm working on my computer, or at least trying to.
That's fair. I also tend to be very stuck in my computer. But even like I've been trying to get better. Usually I get like prescribed breaks, both for work as well as like when I'm done with work, I go make dinner for me and my mom, and then we sit and watch TV. And then by like 7, I'm like, okay, can I go back to my room now? I want to go back to my computer so I can play Genshin and Hunter Star Rail. And sometimes, and there are a few Discords I'm part of. I should start the game by now because we will talk about these things while we play. That we can farm trees because I forget. This is what happens. We've been sitting here for like 30 minutes and I'm just like la 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 la.
I'm fine with just having like a just chatting stream someday.
It's not a bad thing. Sometimes, yes, I think we would. It's also, I think, as you noted, it's been a little bit since we've hung out because of schedules. So like, it's just nice to have the time to like just be in each other's presence.
Bunny needs me really quickly, so I'm going to run upstairs. I
Okay.
will be right back. Feel free to
That's fine.
send me an invite.
Yeah, I'll get the lobby made. Okay. Go beans. I know. Doggo and I are reflecting on the fact that it legitimately has been like over a month since we last hung out because of schedules and stuff, which is crazy. So the newts. I know it's been a very long while. And obviously people probably haven't noticed because I've been filling the time that I haven't been spending time with Big Dog to do princess stuff most of the time. I just got egged by Seth. Wow. But yes, anyways, I think it is really funny that Kane. Well, I think it was reflected on this earlier too, because on Mousie's stream there's a whole bunch of Pyralore that dropped for season 2, and it was really humorous because in the same way, both Kane and Pyra have had very long-lasting impacts after their character deaths, which is nuts. Cobra has so many. Don't even get me started. Cobra has like 100 penguins waiting and eggs waiting. The penguins, Carly. Yeah. I know, right, TD? This is what happens. It goes so far. I still have 42 eggs and 47 penguins. Good choice. Among other things. Why is there an extra U in Among Us? Among. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't. It's okay. It's funny. I was actually talking about this with someone at the end of my workday today because one of the people who I was working with was a writer, and she was talking about like how she is also like a writing teacher of to some extent. And she was reflecting on how she actually got into writing because she was obsessed with the way grammatical structures work. And I'm like, man, that's also something I care a lot about. I mean, that's for one of the reasons why, like, if I didn't become a journalism major, I would have studied Spanish because I like language and how language is constructed. And so, like, as someone who who's very picky about my spelling about things, because I like to make sure I'm spelling things properly, it's something I genuinely care about. One day learn Latin, it will happen, I'm sure, which is funny because Latin's purely it's one or the other. It's basically spoken with written some components. Just that's also Seth is going for the eggs now. I'm scared. He's gonna egg me for real. Also, by the way, Seth, how are you doing this evening, my friend? How was your day? How's life? If I'm allowed to ask. Once you spam all your eggs. It's Casman, what do you mean? It's true. Chaos Mondays embody all this. You're not wrong. I have a love-hate relationship with eggs. Gasp, you know Latin. Does Carly know Latin? Or do you or are you thinking to make sure, Carly, because I think that you said that you have Spanish family. I don't know if you're thinking that's what Cobra's asking about, or if you know actual Latin. I don't know. This could be a really fun Carly fact. I don't know. Could be an ice cream right now? Nice. I had debated about it, and then I made actually the smartest choice ever, and I was like, I'm going to be singing before stream. I probably shouldn't be having ice cream. So I didn't. Because that'd be crazy. Okay, yes. No, I think Cobra means the actual, like, Latin, like, language of Latin, not as in, like, being Latino or Latina and knowing Spanish. But yes, on one hand, is the one who requested things to Canada with. I love them. However, I now see the little reward request queue and it gets all spammy. It's horrible. Well, fortunately, Kate, it's not like you have to, like, click yes or no to any of those things. They just get put through on their own, which makes total sense. I mean, yes, the dead language of Latin, the one that does not exist anymore. I remember growing up in my oh, sorry, one second, I just saw my dad. Ooh, that's so pretty. My dad sent me a text because he and his wife are in Alaska right now, because they took a trip to go up there. They had scheduled for a while. His wife is. She does a very good job of managing her money, and so she has a lot of it to spare, and she likes to go on vacations. So now that he's married to her, he takes a lot more trips than we used to, and so he gets to go to all these different places, and one of them is this time it's Alaska, and so they're up there right now, and he's really excited because he's gonna hopefully get to actually see like polar bears in the wild, which is gonna be so cool because he's I was like he's a big polar bear fan. He likes bears a lot. And polar bears are some of his favorite. Like when Cubchoo came out, like Teddy Ursa was his favorite Pokemon for the longest time. And then when we got Black and White for Pokemon in Unova region, Cubchoo became his next favorite Pokemon. I sang more to recommended things to me as if I wasn't interested in learning Latin before that. I dropped out of Spanish first week in high school. That's fair. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a nerd when it comes to language, so it makes a big difference for me. I was referring to Latin and Spanish. That's totally fair, Carly. You've got different context to be thinking about. I sang Dies Irae in Latin. I'm still not over that. I can hardly speak English. It's okay. You're in good company. You know, we all struggle sometimes. One thing I know that I do, which is really unfortunate, and something that my English professor in college was always keen to tell me, is that I speak differently than I write. I try to be better about it now, but I sometimes will struggle to talk the way that I write things out, because I'm like, yes, I write really good, and then I speak not saying proper things, and it's horrible. Also, I just realized you guys can see my Twitter still. Look, it's the new Genshin drip marketing. It's a robot character, guys. Isn't that cool? You can see that now because I forgot that you guys can see my browser. Anyways, that's the fun part. That's when I'm starting to get multitask brain. So bad at languages, but it's only because I can't memorize great grammar. That's also completely fair. I used to be better at knowing vocabulary, but I've lost a lot of it, unfortunately. Like I can't remember certain words. Like if I were trying to compose a sentence in Spanish right now, I could say, let's see here. I could say, let's see if I talk about my day. Let's see. I could say, oh goodness, what's the right first person conjugation? Fue, no. Is it what's the conjugation for trabajar? No, my brain is already forgetting. I know, like, to work, because I could say, like, because it's like you have the past, but you also have the other past. But so it wouldn't be like I could say ela trabajando, but that's not past tense. It's like it's let's see. I could say you could trabaje. Okay, is that what it was for sure? Because I was gonna say, because I could say yo trabaje por, my pronunciation's so bad now. Fue trabaje. No. Yo trabaje por 8 horas hoy. No. Hoy? Is hoy the right word? Yeah, it would be. Also, I see big dogs here and lurking in the background because we just watched their hello. I'm trying to remember Spanish things. And I do say sí and porque, but those are really obvious because that's yes and why. Porque I always thought was fun because if you put the word separately, it means why. If you put them together, it's because. So you can always so if someone asks you porque, then you can say porque yo estoy agradecido. There's so many different things, and I always sometimes forget I used to know better about like when to use por versus para, in reference to like the word for, like to say I did this for this reason, or okay, aura all the time, honorary alter. Wow, I literally start speaking Spanish and suddenly alter shows up. What kind of lad is this? You know, and it's one of those funny things. It's really sad. It's my summoning call. I just start speaking. Okay, I'll just start talking in Spanish all the time. Be like,
sí, porque, uno.
Mi amigo Alter. No recuerdo.
No hablo español.
Mi amigo. Mi amigo bueno. Okay, bye, TD. See you later. Adios.
I have a naked baby with me, trying to get my attention.
Ooh.
What? What do you want? What is it, ma'am? Did little Timmy fall down
Naked-
the well?
Naked baby. Who's the naked baby?
Lena. She's not
I
wearing
get
her
it, though.
collar.
That's also very fair. I understand what that means. The little children.
Come here. She's
Yeah,
being a
como
brat.
estás, Alter?
She won't let me pick her up. Yes. Yeah, I helped Bunny. I had to walk Xena. Oh,
That's very fair.
come here, brat.
I get that.
Come here. Hold on.
Why are you calling her a brat?
You're mine now. We're having soft tacos for dinner.
We
Hold
finished the platform last time. I remember that.
No,
We just
you
need to
can't have
start
that.
the
That's chocolate.
building.
That'll kill you.
What was that?
No.
Is that the fabric?
It
Why do
this
I-
way.
Oh, it's a deer head.
Chill out.
Hi, that's lovely. I just realized that I didn't realize
Chill.
that was there when you looked down.
There we go.
Yes, I assume so. What is that? What is that?
It's okay. I'm on my way over to take the dog. No, don't take my child.
It's too late. You must suffer the consequences. Okay, so I think we just finished the foundation. So that must mean...
Oh, she jumped out of my
What are we
lap.
doing next?
Good
choice.
I don't think I have any water. Drink that. Okay. So we finished the foundation, and we made some
Yep.
stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time to actually go off and build the house.
Correct.
Custom
I'm glad,
building.
Carly. It's been so long. I need to really refresh my memory so much.
Oh
yeah, we're building this log thing, I think. I don't know why, but we are. There's a reason for it. I think you want to be able to roll logs through here as compared to using the tripwire, I think.
Oh yeah. I wanted to do that so it would be easier. So I could just slide them down and it would just get here. Also, so it's not allowing me to make individual ones. So we're just gonna have to have a house all the way around. Like, walls all the way around the platform.
Oh, like the... Why is that? Like, what, you
Because
put
the
in-
building system in the first game is a pain.
Gotcha. And also, I gotcha, Carly.
Unless... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Never mind.
You're a genius.
I figured it out. Okay, where do you want the front...
Either the front left or the front right. You're not wrong, Cobra. If you never practice it, then you lose it. But I know if, with Spanish, if I refreshed my memory, I probably would be okay. It's just I can't think of it off the top of my head the same way anymore.
I'll be honest, I have no idea how I want to do this. I don't really build houses in the forest.
That's fair. This is like a new thing.
Like,
for you.
Okay,
Button do I press?
stand where you want the corner to be.
Of the house?
Yeah.
Like if this is like if we did like a porch, this would be like where I want the house to be.
Right there. Okay, and then where do you want the back corner to be?
like
the one
that's fine,
directly
too.
down here.
Yeah, I think that works. Oh, like from here?
Yeah.
I guess as long as it's straight, whatever the straight line would be, I think that's fair.
Straighten
They
there.
me.
And then,
I gotcha, Carly.
Big Dog, I have a confession to make. What's your confession?
What's the confession?
How far do you want the house to go out? Currently, it's from the front to the back, it's 4 logs long.
Man, it's not too bad. Only 4 logs?
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. I think that still makes sense, though. That's nice, Carly.
Standing about here is 3 logs.
Gotcha. It
So
seems a lot longer than the platform we made.
Yeah.
I feel like this took forever. I'm like, how's the house not that much trickier?
So maybe like about here.
Sure. I trust your judgment.
And then oh no!
What? Did you fall? Did you go too far backward? Are you dead?
No, I'm not. And that's the concerning part.
So what happened?
I somehow survived?
Yeah, I can tell you're walking. I'm trucking along.
I somehow survived. And
You suffered a glorious fall.
yeah, I lost all my health from that.
But you
Everything went
otherwise.
gray.
That's pretty crazy.
Big Dog, I have a confession to make. I love your beautiful face. Thank you. Have a nice day. You too, Kano. Love your face.
Wait, who said? Huh?
Devin A.
Oh. I see. I was like so confused. Like, huh? It's like, where's my name here? Oh, I see. I understand it now. You're saying you love my face. Thank you. Who needs guardrails? Y'all are acting like the people when they told Olivier he had to start putting railings on his bridge. You don't need railings to survive. You can do whatever you need to without railings.
Can you come here and stand on this log? Just so I can get the thing straight.
I'm just gonna putting some logs on my on this for funsies. Whee! Zipline. I've always wanted to do that.
Oh wait, actually I don't think you need to.
Where'd the other logs go? I already lost the other logs. Hello, rabbit. Think you both have faces? Sir, what are you talking about? What are you stirring me for?
And Kate's face, since they are still here. I think Carly left.
Oh, I see. You're not wrong. Yes, we do have a language that requires mouth holes. No one says that qualifies a face, though. Let's follow the logs back. Whee!
Hi, I have a face, I think.
Hello!
Hi!
Hello. Cut down a single tree. So it's fun.
So I made the
What is
thing.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Where do you want the door to be?
I either say like here or here. Just not the middle.
Not the middle?
No. Oh, safety hazard. I see.
Okay. I put the door here since it's in line with the stairs.
Stairway.
And then we can. You want this to be a window, or rather this one be the window?
Why not both?
We could do both. And then window, and here, and then go here, there.
Nice. Nice. We were saying that it sounded like Steve from Blue's Clues describing the clue. Okay, so we're just gonna put a window here, and a window here, and a window right here. And there we go. Now we have 3 windows. And they puts the notebook away and is like, all right, we think we got, 1 clue down, but we need to find the other clues, though, because we don't know what's going to happen. It could be something completely different. Like, I'm not interested in this at all, and why is this engaging? I almost majored in interior design because of HGTV. That does sound pretty fun. Oh, not because of HGTV. Okay, I see. See, back in my day, we didn't watch HGTV. We watched Discovery Channel, where they'd have things like Trading Spaces, Boys versus Girls.
I know that. Oh my god. I think about that like every couple of days.
I remember so badly how much I was like, I want to be the kid who has that room. I want to have the one that has the cool room decorated. It'd be so fun to be on the show and get a Pokemon room or something. It'd be so cool. We had to sign up for that. And there's probably no way my parents would ever sign up for a show like that. Super Y was a lovely show.
I miss Discovery Kids.
Yeah.
They had so many good shows.
They did. Definitely invested in some really cool, some good made for kids kind of content.
What happened to it? Like, I'm pretty sure it got bought by someone, and then that got bought by someone, which in turn got bought by someone and turned into, like, I believe it got bought by Disney and then turned into Disney XD. And then
Discovery Channel?
Maybe? I don't know. I remember it being on the on a certain channel, and then one day it was Disney XD.
I know they used to have the same channel, but that doesn't necessarily mean they bought them out. It just means they used that number. Because my family had DirecTV growing up, because that's what seemed to be most reasonable. Which is probably why I'm thinking the exact same thing. Because I'm like, yes, in the order of all the kids shows, they were all in that like 2. I can't remember what range they were, but they were all together. Like you go like a few shows down, and you get to like the Nick Jr. Nickelodeon stuff.
Okay, so Discovery Kids, as a standalone channel in the US, was rebranded as The Hub, later Discovery Family, in 2010.
Right. Bird watching poster. I'm so glad.
Yeah, it was the Hub network, which mostly had Hasbro stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
I missed the Amanda show and all that. I remember.
That's how old I am. I am like, you hear a Hey Amanda show, and I'm like, is that the one that the girl who played Sabrina the Teenage Witch was on?
Wasn't that the show before Drake and Josh?
I think so. Tron. Ooh. Pick a good retirement home for you. I love that King Tut cartoon and Kenny the Shark on Discovery Kids and PB Skins. Martha Speaks. Martha Speaks was a pretty awesome.
Oh, I loved Martha Speaks.
Too.
But then again, I loved any show that had a dog.
Who wouldn't? Backyardigans. See, I remember Backyardigans before it became cool to like the Backyardigans.
My favorite episode was the spy episode.
It's pretty cool. And I remember distinctly there was this one where they went to a museum, and I thought that one was really cool. But the best the best show at that time and era wasn't Backyardigans, it was the Wonder Pets. Hands down.
Yes!
Wonder Pets was the best because they had the best theme songs ever.
Wonder Pets, then, okay, Drake was on the Amanda Show before Drake and Josh. Yes. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. I remember the thing that came before the Wonder Pets. You know, the little, like, not even 15-minute shorts of the guinea pig. There was no, like, talking or anything. But the guinea pig
they had
going
shorts
off
of the guinea pig on their own?
Yeah. Yeah. It was the guinea pig in the classroom, and then it would go off and do these, like, have these crazy adventures.
I didn't realize that Lenny had another life. That's crazy. Because it says Lenny, Tuck, and Ming too. We're Wonder Pets and we'll help you. What's gonna work? Teamwork. What's gonna work? Teamwork. Yeah, see, that's probably also the reason why, you know, as kids, we all grew up wanting and loving to sing, because they had such great songs to go with all these different kid shows.
Yeah.
Max and Ruby, my mom hates Ruby with a passion. She hates Ruby with a passion because she would always be so stuck up, and she'd be like, "Oh my goodness, how could like Max is a troublemaker, but Ruby was always like, she thought she was all that." It's like DW, but worse. Imagination Movers, yeah, that was on Disney as well at the time growing up. Well, it was like after. I definitely, as an older kid, still watched things like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse when I was like an older, younger kid.
Okay, so looking at it, I think they were pilots for Wonder Pets. Because... Okay, hold on. I am going to share my screen. So you can...
for Cobra. Okay.
There it is.
Give me a second. I will look at this progressively. Just sending logs over. Oh, I hear it.
And it's like the same classroom too, which is why I know it's the same guinea pig.
I totally remember this. Yes.
Right? There was no like
I thought,
voice acting.
It's got the same
anything.
name.
So I guess it was like a pilot short.
That's crazy.
And like I loved these.
And I thought these were related to it. The classical music in the background. Octonauts came out in 2010. I was 14 when that came out.
I was 10.
The Octonauts. I remember the Octonauts because I thought it was really funny because they had the cool voice actors for Octonauts, and I thought that was so cool. The Wild Thornberries. I didn't get to watch the Wild Thornberries much.
I saw like a few episodes of it. It wasn't really my cup of tea though. Definitely graduated in 2010.
Ah.
She hates this conversation.
I know the classical music is great. Yes, Kate. I was born in 1996.
A year before my brother. Hold on.
Oh, we got Campbell. They're attacking our house, or they're attempting to attack our house.
How did they even get in?
I don't know. Unless they broke the wall.
What?
This is great music to play while we're killing cannibals.
I was just thinking that.
I love great cannibal killing music. It's great.
Oh god, and now it's a
That's not the Wonder
review
Pets.
of a show. Okay.
Yeah, Kate, you were born 10 years after I was. I think we've already established that at this point.
You were born in 2006? You're just a baby.
Yeah,
Well,
you
now we
can't
gotta
listen.
go off
Stop.
and, like, check the wall, make sure that nothing's broken.
There's probably a corner. There shouldn't be, but I hope not. Or any doors open.
I don't think so.
Or did they like come from the bottom? Somehow maybe they climbed up like the cliff side?
They might have come from over here.
Is it like enough of a spot that they can run around it?
It's enough of a spot that I can run.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So if they're
Okay,
able,
how do you think I
or
feel as a 22-year-old?
if they're able to, then chances are they're able to.
Because cannibals are meanies. It's a really strange 18-year-old. For the last day of the year. So yes, so you're just a little bit younger than me, Carly. I was talking to high school cameras the other day, and when I asked my age, I was like 22, and she's like, "Dang, you're old, really?" See, there is some. It's funny. A few years ago, I probably was confused by some people to be cool enough to hang out with high schoolers. Now, I'm officially not. I'm of the age that people don't confuse me with young college students anymore.
You're gonna
She's
be
16 friend, I look her
30
age.
soon.
That's also fair. Dang.
Your back and your legs are gonna crack every single time you move.
You say that, but I've learned that some people don't have the same health issues that others do. Like I might, but like I also have like Tyser, for example. He is, I think, just a little bit younger than me, and he has more health issues than I would ever think some people would have at that age. I hear the cannibals howling. How rude.
It's just a universal thing. The moment you turn 30, you groan when you sit down. Oh, son of a duck. I broke the wall.
What's happening? You broke the wall! No!
I Mr. Gorbachev it. Gorbachev? What's the guy's name?
Gorbachev, or...
Oh,
hi, dear. Hello.
Gorbachev.
Running through our
Tear
camp.
down this wall. Yes. I tore down the wall by accident. My fault.
Can't believe it. How could you?
I'll fix it.
This is
I'll
our
fix
special wall. And now it's ruined.
it. Da-da.
Da-da-da.
I,
Next year,
oh
guys, pretty
god.
crazy.
Oh no.
I do too technically, Carly, but I'm gonna wait till I'm 29 before I start bemoaning becoming 30. I'm still 28. I still have time. I can still feel like a spring chicken. Na 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 na. Is this wall ready to be put stuff into? I assume.
Take that back. I'm one more 30s comment away from leaving. Oh. Okay. Love
Fine.
you.
Cut down this tree. Oh, it's already fallen. It's like, why is this tree not cutting down? Because it was already fallen. Gotta fix up this wall.
I feel that.
My mom turned 30 for her big birthday party, and it was all female themed, making fun of her being old, just like a young child. So I sat in the corner crying because I was dying while everyone else did the conga line. That's crazy.
Okay.
Also, so I still worry when I think about like being alive when my parents weren't 30, because both my parents were in their 30s by the time I was. Well, at least I think so. My mom was in her very late 20s.
My mom was 40 when she had me.
Wow, nice. Do you have siblings, Doggo?
Yeah, I have an older brother.
Get you.
He was born at a squirrel. I think we killed a squirrel by chopping a tree.
Oh, poor
is
squirrel.
2.5
There's one more
years
thing
older
that's
than
there.
me.
Gotcha. My sister is 2 years younger than me. Very close to almost exactly 2 years, because she's born in the same month that I am. So we both have September birthdays.
Dev's oldest daughter is 8.
Gotcha. So we should definitely sleep and get that log placed for that wall to be fixed up.
Okay.
I gotcha, Carly.
All fixed. Now we can sleep. Because we haven't slept in like, what, 2 days?
Probably. Something like that. Slurp up the water. Hey, we need to get more fish because we are running out of fish. We have to go fish hunting. By fish hunting, I mean...
Oops.
Oh. Did you break one of the watering things?
No, I broke one of the food things.
How could you? No!
It's not my fault. Someone put a food thing in my way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we should probably go around, like, repair a lot of the stuff. Because chances are a lot of it is, like, damaged.
How do you know how it's damaged or not?
So if you walk up to it and it shows, like, a little hammer, a hammer, like an X. Ah! It will... It'll tell you, like, if you walk over to this one, it should show you that, there's, like, a little hammer down at the bottom of your...
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And then... You don't want to walk in the fire.
My bad.
I think...
Casually walking into fire.
Good.
Also, that does not surprise me too much, Kate. Mostly because I know, especially a lot of Christian families tend to get married young.
My in-laws
Firewarm, it
were
is true.
married at 18. Or, well, when my mother-in-law turned 18, they got married.
Gotcha.
And they had their first kid at 19, I believe.
Gotcha. 24 is not too bad. It's also very fun just growing up. But like when the college I went to, some people got married and then they would have kids the year they graduated from college. It was like, oh, okay. I'm glad that your parents had that foresight, Cobra. Some people just get really excited to have kids. You know, that's okay. So how do you just have to use do you have to have the tool out for it to be able to repair stuff with it?
Yeah, so with the repair tool out, you just want to walk up to whatever needs to be repaired. Oop, I broke a thing. You walk up to whatever needs to be repaired. It'll show you like a little circle with things like here. So you walk up to it and it'll show you like 2 like semicircles, and then have the axe or the repair tool. So that looks
Is there
like
an actual thing called a repair tool?
Yeah. To make the repair tool, you use 1 stone, I believe tree sap, rope, and a stick, I think. You should have it. It's right by the,
Oh, it's this thing.
flare gun.
Oh, I see. I get it now. I just never had to use it before.
Basically, the 2 things it's good for: repairing stuff and getting a bunch of leaves in the cave where you can get Why?
Got a fish stabbed with my sword. I was just like, fish time.
The cave where you get the log sled or the coaster.
Gotcha. Okay. Fishies. Right, let me get some more wood. Time to cut some trees down. That's funny, I don't even use the chainsaw anymore because I want to get my character's strength modifier up.
That reminds me, I haven't checked that in a while. Strength is at 24.8. Athleticism is at 27.4.
Nice. Mine is at 30.4 for strength and 31.7 for athleticism.
Jeez.
I think you may have died more recently than I did.
Yeah. Mr. Big Buff Cheeto Puff over here.
You'll catch up eventually, don't worry. Fine.
So I think the only thing from the forest that I really wish they had in Sons of the Forest is the coaster.
It's a pretty cool thing.
Like,
that's awesome, Carly. It's a big deal.
The coaster is like such a nice thing, because you can do like so much with it. You can bridge gaps, you can go and make like a roller coaster. And it's just like a really nice thing. You can make ramps from like different areas to stuff. I just really like the coaster.
These penguins scared me. They were extra demented.
The what? Can you put your drink on it?
As soon as it happens, I think.
Nah, that's a doily. You know, the only reason why I know of doilies is because of one episode of Imaginary Friends. It's the episode where Blue and Madame Foster go to, they're going to go to this, like, amusement park or water park or something. And then she gets distracted by going to a craft store. And she, Blue has to stay with her because she's his buddy. And he just gets stuck in the craft store. And it's so, like, funny because he just gets into all this, like, trouble doing different stuff.
There's a craft store. Craft stores are pretty fun. So many crafty things you can have. It's at a craft store. And they just exist there perpetually, and you're like, ah, yes. Thrift stores are dangerous. Occasionally, yes.
What's up?
Goodwill's always a good time. Is that your voice for what was that?
Someone came into my chat and said, "What's up?"
That's the nature of responding kind. I get it.
Great home, by the way. It's
We're working on it. It's a work in progress.
It's okay, I guess, for the forest. Sons of the Forest is, isn't it for the cannibals? No, this is our house. No cannibals allowed. You built a wall to keep them out.
Sure, we're not going to address the fact that we've definitely had human flesh here before.
I suppose we have. Most of the time, it's been by accident.
Yeah.
And then there have been those few times where you've just gone off and eaten them.
Yeah. I wanted recipes.
In the sequel.
Oh, that sounds fun, Kate.
In Sons of the Forest, you can take 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head, and boil it in some water, and you make one of the best stews in the game.
Oh, that's concerning.
Yeah.
Italian painting kits because those things play our best friend. That's totally fair. My sister is a big Hobby Lobby stand because she can just go and find all sorts of crazy stuff there. Tree, give me your lovely wood.
They want to eat our faces.
Yep. So the alcohol markers. Only so many days to go to Goodwill. That's crazy.
Once we finish building this house, invite them to second breakfast. Once we finish building this house, we're going to get the artifact, which is over there. And, we're going to set it to attract. So it'll attract a bunch of, I want waffles. That type of breakfast. Oh, I had breakfast for dinner yesterday. And let me tell you, it was so good. I had M&M pancakes with syrup and whipped cream.
That sounds really nice.
Light
My mom
sugar
loves
syrup.
Gel Cobra. Gotcha.
Gotta keep the sugar level low, you know?
That's fair. I get that.
I'm really a fan of French toast. Like, French toast and specifically waffles. I think it's like... Okay, so for the waffles, what I don't like about it is, puppy M&M pancakes is a dessert. No! Okay, so when I was growing up, we had to do this thing back in school called the MCAS. And all the kids called it so it was MCAS. And I don't remember its, like, actual name, but, a bunch of people in school used to call it multiple things. They used to say it stood for... I'm hesitant to say the state name because I never, like, made that public.
Yeah, fair.
State with an M as the first letter. So they used to say, state name, children are stressed. Because it was like a huge deal for the schools. And the other one was the state name child abuse system.
Oh, no.
But anyways, back in 4th grade, we had the writing comprehensive test. Comprehension test?
Yeah.
Where we had to write. And I sat there for like 6 hours.
Oh.
And I didn't write a thing.
Wow.
And, so I was in, like, my own little room, and the teacher's aide who was with me was like, Big Dog, can't you think of, like, anything to write down? And I said, although I got the proper amount of sleep... Hold on, let me hydrate. Also, thank you, because my throat was starting to hurt a little.
My stomach looked me crazy.
I said, although I got the proper amount of sleep, I did not eat the proper breakfast. And basically, the teacher's aide was like, can't you think of anything to write down? And I said, nope, there's nothing going on up here.
It's a fun answer.
And, yeah. Imposter check. Also,
ooh, yay.
Welcome. I'm trying to figure out what the first part of your name is supposed to mean. MNTR. The only thing that comes to mind, for whatever reason, is mountaineer. And I know that's not right.
Struggle to be real. It's like your dysfunction vibes.
But anyways, welcome. You are new. Congratulations. There are some of the people in the chat who don't realize that they're not new. See, I thought that as well. But there would be an S between the N and the T. At least that's my thought process.
Writing. Sometimes if you're good at writing, you just might not be having a good enough brain to think quickly on your feet.
See, I have a hard time starting, but once I start, I can't stop.
It's happened. I zoned
I
out
don't-
for 2 minutes. Hi, Kate. Welcome back.
Congratulations, Mama! You're not new!
Yay.
Big Dog just described executive. Oh! Interesting.
There's something new.
Oh! Did I know I showed, or, I told Kate, but did I tell you the list of weapons, of, like, primary weapons that I came up with for the Sins?
I don't know if you may have told me at some point, but I don't think you wrote it down.
Because I just came up with,
Go for
it,
Carly.
like, the other day. Okay, so here's the list in the order of why, Carly? Why would you do that? I cry.
Carly says you called her out on something, so then she's like, "Oh, gotta get revenge."
Okay, so here's the list in the order of when I made the weapon for them. Oh, monitor. That would make sense. Monitor heads.
Oh.
That's what you get for calling me out for the I'm new redeem. Okay, so the Sins are going from when I made their weapon, like first made their weapon, to most recent, are wrath, envy, gluttony, pride, lust, sloth, and greed. So, wrath has gorilla forearm gauntlets. Envy has 6 daggers, 2 of which are normal daggers, 4 of which attach to his 4 chitin? How do you pronounce? I always pronounce it.
Chitin. Yeah,
Is it chitin?
I believe so. Commerce says it is, therefore it's true.
Titan. Okay, yeah. I always, for whatever reason, well, actually, I know what reason. I always pronounce it as chitin. Because it looks like that.
I get it. I probably did this the same way too when I was a kid.
Especially. So, he has 4 modified daggers that, like, attach to the tips of his chitin tentacles. Gluttony has a trident, because trident is just a giant fork.
True.
Pride has a giant claymore. Claymore sword, not the bomb.
Right, I assumed.
Lust has a Morning Star whip.
Ooh.
And I found a picture of I found the picture before I decided on what their weapon would be. Take a look at this. Look at that and tell me that is not the coolest thing you've seen.
Oh, that is really cool. You ain't wrong. It's pretty nifty.
Sloth has a warhammer. Something big, heavy, slow. Fitting for Sloth.
Right.
And then Greed has a meteor hammer / rope dart combo.
Oh.
So like one side is meteor hammer, one side is rope dart. Have you ever seen one of those in action?
Don't know if I have.
Have you seen like one of those like in general?
It's a great question. Sometimes I can think of certain weapons really easily, other times I'm like, what? Uh-huh. Hey, cool, says Cobra. Before I forget to.
This is the rope dart meteor hammer combination. So like you got one on each end. Basically a rope dart, it's like a blade tied to a rope, which you swing around and do a bunch of fancy moves and you throw it.
Yeah, I recognize that one.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen that kind of thing before.
Same with the meteor hammer, and you can do some serious damage.
Yeah, because it's basically like a whip at that point, really. I remember who. I think there's like a Marvel character who uses this as a weapon type. I just can't remember whom. Yeah, physics does indeed. And you're like, oh man, so cool but so dangerous. So deadly.
Okay.
Kind of moves.
Let me share my screen again so I can show you what a meteor hammer do.
Okay. Totally not freezing to death. No freezing to death, Cobra. Not allowed.
Okay.
There's not weather like this. Let's make sure that's. Oh, Big Dog's unfreezing to death. You're right. I see that now. Why are you freezing to death, Big Dog?
I don't know.
Oh. That's pretty cool. Ooh. That's pretty nifty. Phineas and Ferb magically shows up out of nowhere.
I've been getting a lot more Phineas and Ferb on my For You page recently. And I'm not complaining.
Phineas and Ferb is great. We love Phineas and Ferb in this house.
Harley's been
This house
abusing
is
me.
Where we live.
Oh. So anyways, meteor hammers. They're awesome.
They seem pretty cool. It's totally fair, Cobra. There's some pretty banger episodes in the new season, but it's
I
not
haven't
as good as
seen the new
first one.
season. I really want to, though.
There's some things I like about it. Other things, it's like, you know, I think what is interesting is that there are some pretty cool concepts, but I think you also need to like think of it as being separate from the original show if you want to be able to actually enjoy it, because there's just too much about the original show that I still love. That's very fair. I get that.
Okay. I have so much points saved up since it's been so long since he streamed with Kano. We were literally talking about that, like, earlier. It's been, like, a month and a half.
Yup. Been a long time. Oh no. Is there a reason for that, Cobra? Is it because of things? Or is it just like... Or is it like things being developed in your area and you don't have Wi-Fi?
How steep of an angle do you want the roof to have?
It can be... I don't know. That's a great question, actually.
I can make it like a slight slant.
Oh, gotcha. That's very, very fair, Cobra.
So, like, I can make it either super high, like this, or I can make it just barely slanted.
Gotcha. I think it looks probably, depending on how tall we're planning to make it in terms of floors, I think having a little bit of a slant's nice. I don't think we need to have it be, like, hugely vertical, but I think bigger than what you had at the lower end is good.
So, like, maybe something this midway.
Yeah, I like that. Also, I think it's nighttime now at this point, so we can...
Yeah, we should be able to sleep now.
Sleep! Give me sleep! That's also very fair, Cobra. I get that. And I'm sorry you still have to get the job stuff sorted out. I know it's not easy. Time to get more fishes harvested from the pond.
See, when we play Sons of the Forest, building a house will be so much easier and so much more fun. We'll do it log by log.
Right.
So there's like barely any like blueprints.
Right.
So you have to do it in, like, you actually place things log by log. Of course, there are blueprints for some things.
Right.
But, like, foundations. But for the most part, it's all just pre-build.
Poor sound alerts. Struggling out here again. That'll be nice. So maybe I'll watch this up here and check on it. Ooh. Why is that so rude every time?
Did you want to build any of the, any of the other, things that we got from the like stuff. That doesn't really. Okay, let me restart. So you know the blueprints that we gathered, like how we got the glider, and we have the coaster.
Yes.
Would you like to build some of the other stuff as well? Like there's the cross, the coffin, the church, and the tower. I've built the tower before. It was very expensive. I've never built the church, the cross, or the coffin. I don't remember. Did we say we were going to build the church and use that as our house? Or was that just like a funny haha that we said?
I think we joked about it, but I don't know if we actually were going to do it or not. We'll see. I don't know why Summer's being so fickle. It's just like be struggling for some reason. Treated in such a precarious spot.
I haven't talked this much in like half a month, so my throat is starting to hurt.
You're out of practice. I know, I don't know the audience getting messed up for no reason. It's really rude. He's still
Okay, a rainbow.
Resources not wanting to cooperate. There. Oh, I must have missed it. Sag. I know it does sound a little bit like lag, which is very strange. I don't know why it would be lagging. I guess there's no reason to lag. I sometimes it ends up working, other times it's not. I know, it's very rude. It's like, excuse me. If you're at work, don't work at all. Cutting down trees, do. Okay, so now that I've finished looking through my SolidWorks stuff, I would appreciate it. I know we just talked about it. I'd love to have a follow-up conversation to ensure that what I was talking about made sense. You were asking earlier if there's anything else you want to build other than the house?
Yeah.
As part of this extravaganza?
So, like, I put down the blueprint for the church, so you can see, like, what it looks like.
Right.
And then, let me get the cross. Let me nom on some blueberries.
Wahoo! Blueberries.
The coffin's, like, really small.
It's a coffin after all.
Yeah. And then the tower is massive.
Yeah, but I don't know why all the OBS browsers have been having issues lately for me.
Then this is the tower over here.
I think I have to do its own Kate. Or sorry, Kate. Carly.
I just saw like
Yeah, that's on him.
2 logs go flying over here.
Yeah.
They just slowly flew across the screen.
It's true. You get Carly, Cobra, Kate.
Ah!
Getting smacked. Also, supposed to saw this on here. My bad.
Noise attacking me.
No, why attacking Doggo?
We were actually just talking about you, Noi.
Yes, this Doggo saying that you are both on folklore. Get that?
Noi, I've never been more proud.
It's going crazy. No. As long as it's fair. Which of the 4 horsemen are you again, Cobra? Fam, gotcha. I was getting food. That makes a lot of sense. It's very funny.
Hola, I am Sleepy Noi, aka kinda sick from heat exhaustion. Noi!
Oh boy.
Go hydrate!
That's true, Kate. It's a good answer. Oh, fun.
Which of the 4 horsemen are you is a crazy question. I've drank like 2 bottles full of water.
Okay.
Drink more.
I will also say, Big Dog, I am fine to do whatever builds you think are best, but I also know that if we do anything more than the house too much, we will not finish the forest today.
I suppose that's true. We only have an hour left.
That's the only dangerous thing.
What if we stop
Exactly.
building the house now? And start
Why? What do
building
you
other
mean?
stuff?
It's like, no! No! We have a mission!
I swear, like, the last 4 episodes, have all had, like, something to do, with building the house.
Yeah. Remember when Big Dog's like, we should work on the house, and then we started building a whole village in the Cannibal Village?
Yeah.
Our own little house there. Lived there one time, and then we're like, nope, we're bounced. Bye. Bye, we're going back. With that house building, what are we even? We're people, Cobra. It still exists. It's not gonna go anywhere. Besides, the fun thing about this game is that it's not like Big Dog and I can't just say, hey, let's go back and do more stuff with it again, because we can.
Yeah.
We saved before we did the big fight. I mean, after we finished just save to that point. And then if we die, we just say, okay, we're dead now, bye, and we just leave it. You know, we don't have to lose our progress. Am I a person? Truly a question up for debate. That's fair. Coming from someone who has a robot persona. Talking to a person who has a dog persona.
I mean... Dog question mark?
Okay, maybe not yeah. Not actually a dog. The amorphous orange blob persona.
The species name is non-Newtonian, based off of the word non-Newtonian, meaning, like, which is, like, non-Newtonian fluid. So, like, oobleck. You've played with Oobleck
Right.
before, right?
I don't think so. I know what you're talking about, but I don't think I've played with it.
I remember playing with it back in
Oh, yes, it lets me
preschool.
casually pull out my Oobleck.
But yeah, Oobleck is a non-Newtonian fluid, which means it's a fluid until pressure is applied to it, I believe. Something like that. Let me look it up. A non-Newtonian is a fluid whose viscosity changes under stress.
That's like how they call it a fluid whose, as if it's alive. So if I punch Big Dog, I could break them in half, but then they would melt.
I mean,
why would you punch Big Dog? Huh? Why
Have
would
you
do that?
Have you seen videos of people punching balloons full of black? Doesn't really
no.
Doesn't really do much. Now if you were to shoot it, it would explode.
With what?
Wait,
The
did
bow and
someone
arrow?
say punch doggo? Well, here comes the big dog abuse.
No. Don't abuse the doggo.
Now, fun fact, Wrath, who is the second strongest of the sins, her punches are so strong that if she were to like punch someone, like they've gotten so strong that if Noi dropped a bunch of
Smack tech.
biddies on me.
Oh. That's fair, Cobra.
So Wrath is so strong now that if she were to punch someone at full strength without her gauntlets, her arm would explode.
Wow.
The person would explode, and her arm would explode.
You do Cobra. I'm well aware you get philosophical in the upper notes. I read them.
Were
most
you
of
the
time.
person who made all the notes for season 1?
Cobra
was
was
that-
one of the people.
I know someone.
Hey, Noi.
I know someone went off
I know
and
Skulish
made
also
like
has made notes
a
now
whole
too.
bunch of notes in a Google Doc for Princess season 1. And okay. I just want you to know
Cobra's famous.
I go back to that from time to time and read what you wrote for Hazel, and it makes me happy.
Love when we see our lore seen and appreciated. Cobra is very cool. I agree.
I don't really get any, like... I wouldn't say fan art, because that wouldn't be fan art, but, like... I don't know, people don't really seem to take all too much interest in, like, my lore and characters and stuff. At least in a way where, like, they go off and do something without me, like, prompting or asking. So, oh, I guess I'm hydrating. It's
not a bad thing right to do, especially with how hot it's been.
So, like, just seeing someone talk about Hazel and, like, just hearing their thoughts about her makes me really happy.
Here. Thanks for the hydrate, Kate. He's made me very happy. And also
you
very
happy?
sad. So very sad.
Yes, that's true. She was so...
Big Dog always had, whenever something happened, it was like, how could I make Hazel more traumatized?
How can I make people cry? I don't know if you saw the funeral for Ziff, but we love trauma. We do love trauma. Making people cry is the best part of being in PSMP. Yeah.
Kate took inspiration from your book because Kate makes people cry all the time.
The Ziff funeral, I loved it. I was so excited. So, a little spoilers. I love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yes, spoilers. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's like if you're getting season 1 spoilers, there's no spoilers. It's over. It's been over for a long time.
No. I love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Now, what do you think is the most heartbreaking death in the series? There is only one answer. Actually, no. No, I take that back. 2. There's 2 answers. One of them is more traumatizing than the other. But yeah. So you have 2 options. Kano's death because I watched it live and felt guilty. I'm not talking about Princess SMP. I'm talking about Full Metal Alchemist.
True.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Well, you know what, Kate? We need to fix that. Anyway, so
one dude who died probably.
I mean, technically speaking, you're not wrong. You've seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, right?
No.
Oh my god.
I honestly, it sounds bad. As much as I enjoy anime, I don't make time for it. So there's not
I
many
suppose
animes I've
that's
actually
fair.
watched. It's been funny sometimes when I think I managed to do it only once with him, but I was trying to convince Fang to get me to watch the newest One Piece episodes with him every time they come out. Because I don't need the context of the whole entire series. I could just watch whatever episode people are watching of the day. Then it's like, but I just don't make time. Like if I had to pick an anime to actually spend my time watching, you know what I'd probably go back and watch?
What?
Digimon.
Ooh, yes. You know what I went back and started watching and then stopped watching? Because, like, I lost interest. Bakugan. Ooh, yes. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is such a good show. Okay, so the first series, the second series, so Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, I think there was one other that I really liked. Doggo, I have a
Such a
very good
concept.
anime to recommend for you and Bunny. Ooh, what is it? But, so anyways. Maze Hughes. His death is arguably the saddest death in all of Full Metal.
Got the cover.
And,
And why is that?
because so, you disagree. What do you think is the saddest death, then?
That doesn't make cover. It's really specific.
Yeah. Nina is, that one's very emotional. We only see her for, like, an episode, and it's rough.
That's all it takes.
So, but honestly, so that is true. Yeah. So basically, spoilers for Full Metal. Maze Hughes is a father of a young child, and he's going off, and of course my dad died, so I feel the pain of Hughes dying. Yeah. It all is just so sad. It is. Full Metal Alchemist is really sad, but also really good. So, Maze Hughes is helping the main characters learn about this item called the Philosopher's Stone. And they end up finding out that the Philosopher's Stone is made out of human souls. And Maze Hughes learns that the government is killing a bunch of people in certain locations that will correspond to a alchemy circle. And they're going to use everyone in that country to create a Philosopher's Stone.
Ooh.
He finds this out, and one of the bad guys, Envy, shapeshifts into one of the characters and like tries to kill him. And then to add insult to injury, the character Envy shapeshifts into his wife and shoots him. So the last face he sees is his wife aiming a gun at him and shooting him. And he was going to shoot Envy, but when he turned around, he saw that it was his wife's face. And throughout all of the show, whenever we see him, he's always gushing about his wife and daughter. And he's the best anime dad. Just an absolute amazing dad.
That's pretty fair.
So the sad part is at the funeral, the daughter doesn't understand that dad is dead. And so she's like, why are they putting dirt on Daddy? Daddy has work to do. And like, he can't work if he's buried, if there's dirt on him. So, in Princess SMP, during the Ziff funeral, Hazel goes off and is like, Why are they putting snow on Papa? Papa said that he's gonna help me find the Vikings. And goes on this whole thing about like how Ziff promised that they would find the Vikings together. And that he can't do that if he's covered in snow. Yes! Yes, it destroyed everyone!
Yes. And then they turn to the cackling, be like, yes, yes, yes.
I loved it. Oh! Comey Can't Communicate. Yes, I started watching that, and I really want to finish watching that. But, of course, my wife... Oh, hey, Bunny! Speaking of my wife, my wife has, like, certain, types of anime that they, like, can and can't watch. And, I believe, Comey Can't Communicate was one that just didn't pique their interest. Bunny, Puppy, and Kano are making me feel old.
I'm not making you feel old. I'm barely younger than you. Switch from Moose from the sound of it.
I had wanted to have, Oh?
Hello.
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping!
I was born in 92, so true. And I occasionally hate it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
What? What you doing?
I'm fighting something.
A big guy. You need help.
I killed him.
Okay.
I just see him running from across the land.
Oh, okay.
And, I'm like, oh, what is that? Is that a cannibal? No, it's a mutant.
Of
course. Yes, I am streaming till 9.
Indubitably.
So anyways, I had wanted, Hadal to go off and find a boat and, get, like, a few of the other people. Why? Get, like, a few people, like, Ira and Marina and just, like, others and have them dress up as, Vikings. And, because Hazel had, like, face... I don't know what the proper term is, but, like, face blindness, so she... couldn't tell who someone was if they were wearing something different. And the main reason for that was actually because I didn't know most of the people. And, so there were people who, Hazel should have known, but I had never interacted with before, so I was like, oh, it's stranger.
Why does this mutant look like what's her face? There's a mutant here that's fighting me that looks a lot like the girl.
Oh?
Yeah, it's fighting me.
Hold on. Oh no, she spawns now. Yeah, so because we beat the game, I'm 100% new followers. Where are you?
I'm at the tree killing area. I think it's funny because I've got the this is by the thing that's supposed to keep them from coming. Oh, she just burned through all my armor in one hit. That's crazy. Oh, she just tore that tree down. Oh, but you killed it though.
And there's a
What is
worm.
that?
Kill it. Kill it with fire. Oh god.
It's dead. It's dead.
Please tell me
What?
we're not gonna
What
have
was
to
that?
deal with the worm.
Is this what the worm is? Or these things?
So, okay, no, this is the Megan, which
Oh, they only spawn in after you've seen her?
yeah, Megan only spawns after you've already like fought her and beaten the game.
Gotcha.
But then this over here, oh, well, the thing that just despawned was was the worm, and if you don't kill it, it will spawn more, and it creates like a giant flying three-legged monster.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I thought we had all the time in the world. But, you know, considering the fact that our house is almost done and this is the first time we've seen these guys, it's not too shabby. Oh, what was that? I heard a big noise in the distance.
I heard a screech.
Yeah.
Does the red attract, or...
We've had it on blue lately.
Okay. I had picked it up, but now it's back to blue.
Okay. I'm just cutting down trees. 'Cause then we can get all the regular stuff too. I think we can also probably complete our bridge too, because it's nearly done as well.
Yeah.
I just need some more sticks to get that going. But yeah, I'll keep sending over as many logs as I can. I think at this point we probably have enough logs to finish up the cabin, but we've got it's already over there. I didn't realize Megan would come back. You've been very good about keeping the suspense. I don't know all the enemies that show up, and so it's just like, oh no.
Yeah, we haven't seen the worm, I don't think, which I low-key want to see. Mostly because, like, it's terrifying.
Fair.
I'd say
the house completed.
It's more terrifying to see the worm than it is to see Megan. Because she's not as strong after you've beaten the game.
Makes sense.
But, so anyways, to finish my statement that I was saying, I had originally wanted Hadal to get a bunch of people and have her go find the Vikings.
Yeah.
But sadly, that did not end up happening.
Alas. Was that just as the way the server was heading toward the end, or more just the timing of things?
A lot of things. Yeah, it was heading towards the end. Also, Ira went missing, and Hazel went missing for a time.
Right.
And,
then yeah, everyone died.
Yeah, then everyone died. And, like, we just didn't have the time, unfortunately.
Right.
I mean, technically, no. So technically speaking, from my understanding, everyone in the Seraph Kingdom and the Seraph Kingdom and the Mermaid Kingdom died because they left. And because they left, they weren't brought to the end. And because they weren't brought to the end, when the overworld was destroyed, everyone who was in the overworld died.
Right. Seasons were a lot crazier then too. But also, you will say that, Kate, but like at the same time, each kingdom only had one origin as well.
Mm.
Like, the Elf Kingdom was the Elf Kingdom because it was the Elf Kingdom. Like, it was just elves. Whereas in Príncipe Season 2, each realm has 3 different origins. So there was more facets to it.
I would have made a great Wolfkin.
Yes, well, yes, we're on brand for you.
I believe I chose Wolfkin as my role in the fan server.
Oh, gotcha.
So.
Yes. I do, I think having more origins just allows for more opportunities, definitely.
I have an idea for an SMP that I've been thinking about doing.
Ooh.
But it's one, it would require a server, something I don't have access to.
Right.
Two, I don't know. I kind of have an idea for the story. But I'm not sure if people would vibe with the story, the plot. And it was based off of, if anyone's seen it before, it was based off of Maya Knight.
Oh yeah, you've mentioned that before.
Yeah. I remember watching it as a kid, question mark. It was a while ago, but so
right.
It was so much fun. I watched the Syndicate Project for season 1. He was a follower of, so there were 3 gods. There was Maya Knight, who was like the god of the overworld. There was Dianite, who was the god of the Nether, and then there was Ionite, who was the god of the End.
Okay.
And Syndicate was a follower of Dianite, and he was like
Gotcha.
the villain on the server,
Oh.
but also like he was like he killed everyone, and
Right.
none of them could like beat him because he was just so good. Oh hey,
It's like, oh.
the wood's done for the bridge. All you gotta do is the sticks now.
Yeah. That's what I'm working on. I still have a few more logs I'm sending over in case you want to build something with them since they're already cut down.
I don't think there's anything nearby. So I'm just going to toss them into storage.
That's totally fine.
The incoming log. Oh, another incoming log.
Yeah. Let's grab these. You're welcome.
Oh yeah,
Man,
the house is
I
done, by
felt
the way.
all those streams. I figured. I saw that the log thing had disappeared from my screen, so I was like, oh, it probably is getting there. Once I grab these logs, I'll just go stick hunting, because the forest is like right here. See any more logs anymore? Any more logs? I think I grabbed all the ones we had.
But basically,
Stop deforesting
the
them.
idea is like you start out with these two gods and like you worship them, and you can ask for like blessings, and they'll give you like certain items and whatnot, depending on like how good of an offering you give. And then like maybe maybe there's an offering of like a blood sacrifice of one of the players. And like, so the players themselves, they'll be able to die as many times as they'd like. However, if they're killed by a godly weapon, they're gone for good. So, and of course, like, godly weapons would have, like, names. So, like, it would be, I don't know, Big Dog's Godly Axe, Rita. I don't know. I don't know,
I'd love to
something
see
like
title
that.
as a weapon. To see Big Dog's Axe Rita in the chat show up. It'd be so dangerous to be like, oh no, not Rita. Rita's coming for us, everybody. Gotta run.
And like, so if, say, I wanted like a really powerful suit of armor, like set of armor, like, say, I don't know, a set that when I wear everything, it gives me fire resistance, a little bit of extra health, and like maybe 3 hearts extra health, and I don't know, to balance it out, slowness. So that could probably cost like 2 blood sacrifices. So I'd have to go off, find 2 people, and kill them, which would oh, finish the thing. Cool. I didn't even notice.
Across it too.
So I'm not sure if we're actually gonna be able to ride down it. But if we
Yeah,
can,
I
then,
was
like,
able to ride from that direction, but I couldn't. I don't know if I can ride back from this one.
So, like, of course, oh yeah, I'm going. Cool.
Oh no.
And then I hit the post. Cool.
Oh no.
So, like, killing the people and, like, getting that blood sacrifice could prompt, like, other people of the, other religion, like, other, gods faction to go off and, like, try and enact revenge. Which could lead to, like, an overall server conflict where the
Right.
gods might step in, or they might
then that
just
would
sit
prompt
back
possibly
and,
the
like,
Shadow to
watch
show
the
up.
chaos. Who knows?
Right. Good options. Also making us the all-important, you know, we have a house. We have nothing in the house. So I think it's at least important we get a table and chairs going in there.
Yeah.
So at the end of our long day, when we inevitably, you know, die at the hands of monsters, we can at least sit down at our table and say, well, we did it.
Like, I have this whole, like,
assume, unfortunately-
concept, like, thought out. But, I don't know. I'm not sure if anyone would actually be interested in joining it.
Yeah. That's the hard part sometimes. You
And
can
even
do-
if
yeah,
people
you can
are
do research here.
interested, they might not have the time.
True. Which I get that.
I don't have any sticks.
Let's go grab some sticks. We've got a full thing of sticks right now. Sticks! But yeah, I hear you on that one. I know one of the things I had been working on for a while was trying to make a Bionicle resource pack. Not resource pack, Origins pack. And on the one hand, I'd be really excited about it, but I don't know if anyone would want to play it with me. And then it's like, oh, like, be interesting, but it might not end up actually doing anything, you know?
Bro,
Like, if people don't want to be involved, then it's like, all right.
do you know who you're talking to? I love
yes,
Bionicle.
In this case, yes, I know, but like, you're one of the people who I would invite. Like, I'd invite you, and I'd probably invite, like, Gabe. Like, you two are the only people I think would probably be, like, intrigued by the idea of what it would be. But, like, I don't know if all my other roleplay friends would be like, oh, yes, Bionicle.
There's also another idea that I
You'd
really
even
wanted
know
to
the
try.
lore, bro.
That being a Warrior Cats. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
how do I? Oh, okay. A Warrior Cats SMP. However, I'm not
I feel like that would
sure
pop off.
if, like, I'd want it to be us in, like, cat models or just cat skins. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Imagine cat
If-
skins. It'd just be like the musical cats in Minecraft. That's all I'm picturing in my head.
Yeah, and then, like, I have, like, we could create our own set of, like, clan codes. Warrior codes, that's what
Right.
it's called. and like we could have our own clans, and like it wouldn't have to be like the 4/5 clans and then Star Clan. It could be like we could make like however many clans we wanted. Like say we wanted 8, we could have 8. Say we wanted 2, we could have just 2.
Right. Yeah, there'd be options. I get you.
I don't have any more rabbit fur.
I'm adding some. That's okay. We should have more inside of our on our thing. Putting some lamps in the area, you know. Making some light furnishings.
Oh wait, no, that's rabbit. Rabbit.
What do we got? Two right there, I know. Steaks. You know, just as far as SMPs go. Aw, thanks, Cobra. That's so sweet. I like having loyal followers. I mean, loyal fans. I mean, let's see.
I think
we can add a hanging skull light. That's exciting. I need to put you to bed too.
I think my biggest issue is I come up with all these ideas, but I have trouble, or I don't have the means to turn these ideas into reality.
Right. Nice, Carly. Welcome back with your food.
Which is
we can make a
why
fireplace.
with my VTuber lore roleplay, I'm really excited because it feels like I'm like getting to the point where I can actually go off and like actually complete it and make progress on it and make it a reality.
Right. Yeah, like you're really on the cusp of actually being able to like do something with it. They put the fireplace in backwards.
Did he?
Yeah, I did. It's okay, I'll just break it. I can replace it. It's easy.
I got a single rock from that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of sad. Where'd they go? Where'd the other rocks go? It's okay. To be honest, all the rocks, these are the rocks for some reason are the infinitely spawning item in this game. As we learned the other day when I was trying to build a road and get rid of our rocks. Just more rocks kept appearing, and I'm like, I literally was just here. Why are there more rocks?
Ah!
Ate them apparently. It
Hello,
giveth and it
nerdy.
taketh away. Nerdy. Rosk. Yes.
Oh, that's another thing about the sequel. Why does Mama do this? I don't know. Why do you keep doing this, Mama?
Mama.
So that's another thing I really like about the sequel. The fireplace can actually be used like a fireplace. Like you can
Which is cool.
put a fire in there.
It's not just a decorative thing.
Yeah. Whereas here, it's more of a decorative thing.
That's the shortest rainstorm ever. It's like, hear the rain, and then the rain goes away.
Existence is pain. So Nerdy gives out pain in my name. And I'm ever so proud.
Wow. Look at our little cabinet. It's so cute.
I actually really like it.
It's very simple. This is not as grand of a cabin I think I imagined that we'd have. But, you know, that's fine.
Don't worry.
It works.
It'll be even more grand in the sequel.
Yes.
Because again, we build log by log.
Right, which is nice.
We can build it
Instead of having to be...
however we want.
However we want. Whenever we want.
You like to suffer, big dog, and we all know it. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is true. Hi, Shenko. How are you?
Hello, Shenko!
Come to say hi. As you do your morning routine.
Morning? I suppose it would be morning
Yeah,
for
Shenko's,
them.
like, literally, I think we established that they're, like, at least 12 hours different.
Multiple fireplaces? What? Multiple stories, multiple bedrooms, multiple fireplaces.
They can make a mansion in the sequel. Fire, arson, yay. Concern. That's the real thing that's happening here.
Are you ready for the potential that this will all break?
I'm glad, Shenko. Are you think when everything comes crashing on us, everything could break?
Yeah, when we attract all of the mutants.
Escape. Yeah, well, you know, but the thing is, what we're going to do is we're going to save the game before we do it. You know, so we have the record of us actually having made all these wonderful things.
True.
And then we'll see what happens, you know?
Here you go, Nerdy. It's the best I could find outside of a gold star. Alright, fireplace is done.
Nice. See, we just need Rabbit Fur to make the remaining bed. I don't know if we have any more, though. It's like the most valuable fur we have. Looks like if we do, we could finish up your bed.
1, 2, 3, 4. We had just enough.
Hey, perfect. Cool, then because then we can get each our own bed, you know? I think it's important.
Yeah.
Worst part 2, except you guys make bunk beds. Hear me out.
I mean, I believe we technically could. Possibly.
Potentially. Oh, it's still not nap time yet. That's fine.
No, it's close. Who's excited for Sons of the Forest, where it's gonna be me, Kano, and Kate, and maybe some other people?
True. That'll be fun. Let's see what other thing to put in here.
You know that meme
Other decorations.
where it's Oh, you're announcing that?
You're announcing
I
that?
mean, yeah, why not? I didn't
Why
know
wouldn't we, Kate?
that was public knowledge. Well, it
Why
is
is the
now.
birdhouse so big? Why is this birdhouse humongous?
Where's the birdhouse?
I'm putting it outside, but it's huge. At least it feels huge.
Oh, yeah. It's like bigger than our heads, and I love it.
Yep. Because I've seen birds. I have seen birds. This is like a birdhouse for, like, falcons. I mean, falcons are great. Don't get me wrong. They're wonderful.
So I feel like in the sequel, you know that drawing where it's like that person holding leashes leading to two people that are like gremlins? Like, not gremlins, but like... You know, hold on, let me find it.
Cobra. I trust you. I don't think you're lying to me. Carly, why? Why would you want that for either of us? So sad. Don't you want us to have a nice place? A nice home? Just inside the fireplace. Oh wow, that is pretty impressive, Cobra.
Okay. This is gonna be us. You're gonna be the one in the middle, and then Kate and I are gonna be on the side. Kate, you son of a duck. He posted the same thing.
Really? You think it's gonna be us?
Yeah. Or vice versa. It'll be you and me, and then Kate in the middle.
Yep. It's gonna be fun. It'll be an extravaganza. We finally made it to sleep time. I did everything I possibly could think of making.
You think I'm not an agent of chaos? You are very mistaken. Alright, so then yes, it will be Kano in the middle, and then us on the sides.
Alright, everyone, to your bed. We shall sleep in our beds. Right.
Ah! Oh my god. Oh. Why did that scare me?
Equipped. What scared you?
Nerdy just played a sound. A creeper sound. For 100 biddies, I believe. And I don't know why, but it scared me. Like, I don't know why it scared me, because there are no creepers in this game.
It's still scaring anyone.
But I was like, oh no, it's gonna blow up all the work we did.
It's like, nope, no creepers here. Right. I grabbed the artifact. Time to go back home in style. And by style, I mean wearing a turtle shell.
Woohoo! Oh no! Ah! Oh.
Alright.
I was hoping that
It ends so fast, I know.
it directly goes into the hole, which I mean I'm happy about, but also at the same time it's like, aw.
True. Alright, so are we putting this in the house or just in the middle of the camp here?
I think the middle of the camp is fine.
Okay. Alright. Are you ready?
Okay. Got my axe. I'm wearing 3 pieces of creepy armor. Did we save?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I just saved.
Right. Okay. Probably should have made a few more arrows before this. It's okay. I got time.
So it's really gonna be me.
Right now.
Or it's really gonna be Big Dog and Kano, and I'll be there as the special guest for the first day. Try 5 minutes. The cool thing is, with Sons of the Forest, in at least in multiplayer mode, you don't actually die. You just get brought to the cannibal camp.
Now where are the cannibals?
I don't know. Oh. Oh, you scared me. Oh.
Oh, I scared you?
Yeah, you scared me. I looked back
Isn't
and
that
I
terrifying?
thought, I thought there was a cannibal standing there.
It's hanging out.
Maybe we should move it more over here.
Let me see.
You have it on red, right?
Yes. I'm surprised because when we used it before, it worked pretty quickly.
Yeah. I think it might be the fence, so maybe we need to put it outside the fence.
Put outside the fence. Okay.
Could you stream it, Kate? No, no one wants to see that from me. I will simply be the side character to the... I would totally watch you stream it.
Put it right in front of the gate. Maybe it'll lure them in. It was a lot faster.
You are playing, you can't watch. I can watch the VOD.
Do that. Right, move it outside the fence. Cannibals! Where are you? You really ain't showing up at all.
I'm surprised.
How does this rabbit in plain sight? Well, you know one place we can also try to go to? We just go straight to the middle of our other home.
Yeah. To the camp.
Yeah. This is taking way longer than it should be. Especially because we know we fought cannibals.
Yeah. I quit. Jenny from the block was playing on the radio and asked my coworker if she knew the singer. She guessed Spice Girls.
Indubitably. Let's see if we can't make some magic happen while we're in the middle of the cannibal camp. Interesting. You can set up while it's not even turned on. Right. Let's see if it works here. But Spice Girls is pretty funny. Okay. Oh, okay. I see someone showing up now. Oh, there was one running by. A bit further out.
I'm currently just going around gathering some cloth so I can turn it into rope later.
Man. It's funny because the spooky orb, we've seen the spooky orb work before.
Yeah.
We've seen it work. We tested it. So what's up with the spooky orb?
I think maybe we just need to, like, leave it for a little bit.
So it work its magic.
Because we know that this is a place where cannibals will come to regardless of that.
Work you. Right. But then I'm like, okay, because like when we did the blue thing earlier, but like we've tested this before, so I'm like, when we did, oh, I see a baby.
Where? Oh.
Over here. The lone baby. It's a sign
dead
of things
baby.
to come. It was a scout. It's a diffuser. Oh, hi. There we go.
You like a baby head?
Sure. That'd be great after we, teaches Virginia a lesson. Hi. Okay, there we go. Oh, hi. Hey, lady. Sydney? I don't even know where Sydney's at. I've not heard from her in a while.
She messaged me like a few days ago.
Okay.
But I haven't heard anything from her since. Oh my god, there's like so many of them.
Like all the later ones too. The right move.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Low health, low health. Where's that? Oh, I'm down.
Not already. We've barely gotten started.
I know last she said she had been thinking about things. And I had asked her if she didn't mind sharing what she was thinking about. Then, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down again. At least it reset the death timer, though.
Exactly. Here, Molotov. Pardon me. Excuse me.
And I'm down again.
These things really don't like letting you live, huh?
This is just the,
These are the regular units. There's not even the extra happening here. That's actually fascinating because there's been like only like 1 or 2 mutants that came, or 1.
well, all my armor's gone, so that's lovely.
Oh, dang. Hey, buddies. Oh.
Oh, he's dead. And then...
Cool. See if we can learn. Oh, we got one more inside. How'd you get in?
Okay, you're dead.
Taking some meds. Putting on some armor that I still have.
I have no armor.
Oh no. Penguins. There's somebody. Hey. Why don't you walk into traps, huh?
Ow! Oh, I'm down again.
These guys sure are nice, aren't they? Okay. Little man. Oh.
Oh, I died.
No! Where are the mutants? This was meant to be one of those really climatic ending fights. Where are all the bad people? Where did they all go?
But I should probably summon some more here.
And ID. Intuited by your 30 strength score. Actually, what's my strength score right now? 32. Almost 33. I'm a buff mama gemma.
Y'all remember when this was like so this? Alright, you two, I'm going to be heading home from work. I'm assuming you'll be done streaming by the time I get home, so you guys have a great night. Alright. Drive safely.
I'll make sure you took a good ending for it. I know, was it Bunny who's asking you about how long you're streaming tonight?
Yeah.
Earlier? Yeah, I don't want to keep Bunny waiting. Here, I'll bring back the thing and see if I can get anybody to show up. Come on! Eat us! So why are you not nearby the... Where did you wander off to?
I died, so I got sent back to the plane.
Oh. I see. Okay, I'll try one more time to see if I can get people to spawn back by our base. For the drama.
How many enemies were there?
There's a good amount. I'm just really surprised that, like, felt like nothing changed.
It was mostly cannibals, though, which...
Yeah. Like, we had a worse time when we were dealing with, the weird random mutants that showed up earlier.
Yeah.
No, him, like, it is blue, right? The red one's the one that makes it so we things aren't attracted.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Red means they are.
Let me look up really.
Guess what dog's doing. That or the cannibals are like the fact. Maybe the idea is the cannibals got so tired of us trying to play their game. They're like, nah. We tried to appear when we wanted. You didn't take our death when we wanted to give it to you, so therefore you don't get any. No death for you. I mean, yeah, we may have done a little bit deforestation. Cannibals are fed up with us.
Okay.
They're like, nah.
Yeah, the red should be What brings them over?
It's like, come on, cannibals. Get over here. Or, this could be one of those things that's really sad. Do they not like it in the daytime? Because I remember when we tested it, it was nighttime. So did we accidentally doom ourselves?
It doesn't say anything specifically about it needing to be
Right. It's just very peculiar. Yeah, it says when we held, because even it says when it was held in the hand. Yeah, attracts enemies, make them very hostile. From here, the character will be able to break through to safe farm or in their own death matches. Yeah. Assist ensure the maximum number of cannibals and mutants show up in red mode. Players should save, then exit, then load in their world again. It will refresh the daily enemy resources. What's going? Is it going? No bird gone. So sorry.
My own thought is because there aren't any locations up here, it's not spawning.
It's possible. It says it will attract enemies from everywhere. According to the wiki. I think maybe it was game loading situations, or maybe because we weren't fighting any cannibals for so long that it just decided to get rid of all of them. Also, hi Grasswood, by the way. Maybe they're too lazy to walk up the hill. They were doing it fine before. They very much enjoyed it. I dropped my drink. I'm so sorry, Grasswood. Anyways, now we've made all the zombies lazy. You know what? Maybe the victory along the way, Big Dog, was that we turned all the cannibals into anti-cannibals. They don't want to eat us at all, because they know that we're respectful, kind people. You know, we just want to build a nice home, build a nice house, and they're like, you know what? I don't want to ruin those guys' lives. That's great. They're beautiful. They're wonderful. We don't want to mess with them and their harmony. That'd be horrible. You know, we're just living a nice, peaceful life. What do you mean? We've been so nice. Things been just great.
I don't know. Ain't getting
There's
nothing.
the boogeyman and their children's bedtime stories. Well, then you know what? If them cannibals ain't gonna come here when we want them
here.
What?
You bamboozled me.
It's a squirrel. Okay, seriously, all of them are gone. That leaves us with two options. First, we'd be really annoying, we load from the save, we hope that more people show up. We see what happens. Or, we take the really dumb but fun option, and we cause our own chaos.
By, like, blowing up everything?
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah! Blowing up everything! So it's making that, and put this there. Right. I'll leave this up just in case. But alright. First,
You saved, right?
blow up the wall. Yeah.
Okay.
That did like nothing. Tear it down. Yeah. Tear down the wall.
Oh, what? It's a shame.
What?
I blew up a
shame?
section, and it only blew up a portion.
Oh dang, you kidding me, right? How rude. We expected instant results. Maybe we gotta start at the best place possible. Oh, you're trying.
Aim for, like, the corner.
Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah. Because a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do on his own.
And I don't.
We're tearing it down.
I really want to see the house
Surprisingly
like
durable.
just start like crumbling.
That's also what I want to see. Unfortunately, I'm out of watches to make bombs. Oh, I ran out of gas. Come on! Come on! Yeah, you know we're desperate when we're literally causing our... How do I refill this? Where's the gas? It's in the corner, right? Where is it? What corner?
It should be right next to the thing.
I love the thing. Where is it?
Right next to the
right now.
chainsaw.
There we go.
Ah!
Yeah!
I didn't get to see it all crumble. I died.
Oh, you died?
Yeah, the
Here,
logs
no,
fell
you died
on
all the
me.
way. Alright then. Big dog died. That means I gotta get myself in the best place possible. Let's grab a flare gun. Can I not shoot myself with flares?
Really want to see I really want to see thing.
What thing?
Like the entire platform.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Cool. This starts to really. Oh, sorry. It's true. I'm gonna
Oh.
say goodnight to my mom real fast. Eep.
Alright, Mother Cog.
was great. Okay, no, you're right. It is still broken. I'm fine. Look at that. Our house. It's gone. No, you're right. We have the best way we can die for sure. All right, Cobra. Time to die the only way we know how. Through fire. Oh no, I am dying. I am burning up on fire. It doesn't even do enough damage to actually do anything to me. I'm like very slowly dying. Ugh.
You could get attacked by
Am I
sharks.
actually
and-
losing health? Am I even losing health? I don't think I'm losing health. You know what? Fine. We're gonna bring this a better way. Right. Okay. You're here. There's nothing I fear. And I know that my heart will go on. Why is it not? Will they break the bridge? This bridge is too dirty. I'm not giving up. We must win. We must commit self-murder.
There is also the sharks.
They're
Forget
right.
about them.
Throw that. Sharks, I need your help. Sharks. Sharks, can you find me and murder me? Oh no. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hey. Wow, you actually managed to go that whole way through the very first time. Nice. Sharks! Where are you? Can't even see them.
Just keep swimming, you'll find them.
Sharks, where are you? In the ocean. Sharks. Sharks. I know, I'm like, yeah, probably better luck drowning. You know, might just be how I end. A bit. If I reach the border, can I not go any further one way? I cannot. Yep, I'm fine. What's allowed to happen? Just let it happen. Just let it happen. It's time for me to go to sleep. How is it that I die faster to drowning than to flames? Okay. This game. Oh, lit effigies will scare enemies away from your camp. I wonder if it's because of all the fun things we have in our camp.
Possibly.
Oh. That be that. Why are you all the way? Did you travel all the way over one way while I was doing that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I traveled all the way over to you.
Now the camp was up for the death cutscene. Why? Well, look at that. We had the least climatic ending we possibly could have gotten.
And the sun is coming up. All that happened in one night.
Is this all our lives were? Well, that's delightful. Well, I guess for now that will be the end of the forest for us.
Yeah. I hope you had fun playing this with me.
It
Was lots
I
of fun.
did. It was very nice. Yes, we finally built our house, and then in the same day we proceeded to destroy our house.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what? It's okay because none of this ever happened. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. We don't save, therefore it never happened.
All right, let's go save.
What can we look forward to now? No, it's too late. No saving. But no, now at this point, it'll be time for me and Big Dog to go on to the next thing we want to play,
Yeah.
which will probably end up being. I know we talked about doing Sons of the Forest, but we also might be doing Minecraft stuff too.
Yeah. I'm in talks with my friend who's offering a computer to like host, just like dedicated to hosting the server. So
Right.
if I do manage to do that before too long, then we craft, and then we can just alternate from Minecraft to Sons of the Forest.
Right. And then just go back and forth as we see the need. I think that ain't too bad a plan.
Now,
Story mode? No. Not Minecraft story mode.
no, modded Minecraft. We're going to be testing out mods, seeing what we like, what we don't like. We're going to try and use all the mods in the little mod pack I've been making.
True.
But yeah.
It'll be a good time for all. Da 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 da.
No one. Do you have any in this like to raid?
I think. Let me do refresh real quick. 'Cause I think Pinky's currently streaming. She's playing Genshin right now. So we could potentially go support her. Otherwise, I also am of the opinion that we don't necessarily have to raid anyone if we don't want to.
I suppose that is.
Good night, Carly.
I wouldn't mind raiding.
Okay. Then let's do it. Let's ride Pinky. I'll get the link over to you so it's easy to grab.
I got Pinky.
What happens if you raid each other? The stream would be over. Okay. Cool. Looks like as well they're playing Genshin with Q Harry and Galaxy, it looks like. Because they're all in a party together.
Know who
Fun for
Galaxy
indeed.
is. Know who Harry.
Harry, I've met them before. I think they play a character. They definitely play a character in season 2. I thought they did one in season 1 as well, but I don't know if they lived for very long. Yeah, Rio in season 2. I knew that part. I don't know.
Well,
but cool.
I'm gonna go do my outro, so I'll be back.
Sounds good. See you in a wee bit.
Okay, so that is going to do it for me. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a follow and join the Discord. The link is now in the chat. While you're at it, why not go subscribe to me on the VOD channel and my main channel. Links are also in the chat. If you are a subscriber to the channel, here is your raid call. If you're a follower of the channel, here is your raid call. As always, remember to be kind and courteous to the streamer and their community. And until next time, peace out, home dogs.
Ah!
Spike down. Defender spawn. One enemy
Ah! Okay, can someone clip that, please? That pure panicked chaos kill? That was awesome!